Hey you guys, welcome back to Whitetail Addicts. Now, as many of you already know, I somehow managed to get it done on the last day of the 2013 Kansas deer season, with literally only minutes left to spare. Now, I started the season with two separate farms that I was hunting, and we wound up selling one of those farms. So that left me with one farm, and on that particular farm, there were 3 bucks that I was chasing, and 2 of them had busted tines come late November. So here I am, starting early December, completely depressed, and now I need to find another farm with some bucks on it. So I spend the next couple of weeks trying to locate a farm, and I managed to do it, somehow got permission for it, and now I've got 2 weeks to get it done. I spent the first 3 days scouting it out, and then I had a week and a half to try to get the job done. So we're just going to go right to that hunt.
There's gonna get a deer shot tonight. You just wait and see.
Well, it's December 31st, and it is the last day of our 2013 Kansas deer season. And we are putting all our chips into this one spot tonight. So, I hunted it this morning, pulled the trail camera card. Come to find out, there were 7 different bucks in here yesterday. All of them were in here with plenty of daylight. In fact, the first one was in here at 12:30 yesterday, and I was obviously hunting a different stand last night. So, that just seems to be my life story. So we're back in here, back in the blind, and we put out 70 pounds of junk food 2 days ago, and it is literally gone. I mean, completely gone. So, obviously I'm not going to put out 70 more pounds again since it's the last day, so I brought another 5-pound bag out and just dumped it just to hold them over for tonight. But the junk food has been laid at their feet. We're going to see if we can't get it done last day of season. He's that deer with the busted G2. just smoked him. I just smoked him. Are you freaking kidding me?
Junk food to the rescue.
I'm going to tell you what time it is right now. It is 5:25, and we just shot a freaking deer. The final minutes of the final day. I just smoked him.
Now you don't go very far.
Freaking smoked him.
Heck of a deal.
My season has been stupid dumb. This is my 71st set. And I'll be honest with you, I didn't think it was going to happen. These deer were in here like crazy yesterday. Sure enough, I was in the wrong place. I was in a different stand. We get in here, the wind wasn't right. The wind was blowing right to him. We've got a south wind and he came from our south. We've been spraying down every 30 minutes. Sprayed the blind down. And I told Dad I'd probably give him a fit because I'm so depressed. I'm up and down all during deer season. I'm super excited that I'm depressed, and I was depressed. Sitting here looking at my phone. Literally, it's 5:25. And that just happened. Do not walk in front of me. The last day of deer season, I will light your crap up. Well, we just got out of the blind, so now we're getting up here. We're going to see if we can find the arrow and maybe find some blood. If nothing else, I want to show you this jump food pile. Yeah, you can see this pile. This thing, well, you can see, this is no joke, I put out 70 pounds 2 days ago. And in less than 2 days, they completely demolished it. And this is the 5-pound bag that I put out tonight just to suffice them for tonight. Because obviously, this is the last day of season, so there's no sense in putting 70 more pounds out. I'm telling you right now, junk food is a ticket. See if we can go find my arrow. That right there is what you want to see. Blood red. Rocket broadhead. Easton full metal jacket. And the tracer knock. That right there is the ticket. So probably what we're going to do is we're going to stake this in the ground. That's one of the good things about these tracer knocks. We're going to stake this in the ground right here where I found it. We're probably going to go back to the house. Get the lights, get all that good stuff, and come back here and put our hands on him. That's good blood right there. That's either a heart shot or double lung, I guarantee you. Well, we're back here where our arrow is. We stuck this in last where we had blood. So, like I said, we've got good blood on the arrow, so now we're just going to follow the blood trail. I don't think he went very far. I think he's probably up in this ditch up here by a pond, so we're just going to keep staking this in with the last blood we have and just start picking up on the blood trail. Yeah, we got blood right here. See that? Got more blood. Blood here. Okay. Blood. Oh yeah, he's pumping it. Blood. Blood here. Blood. Here he is. There he is.
Good deal.
See him?
Yep.
Oh no. Oh, look at that hole. You can see why he's pumping it right there. Rocket broadhead right there. Oh. A little stiff. We let him sit, obviously. We went back to town, got something to eat, but gave him a while. We knew he was dead. He didn't go far. And I'm telling you right now, I have worked so stinking hard for this deer. I set 71 sets. Tonight was my 71st set. Last day of our Kansas 2013 season. Literally minutes left. Final minutes of the final day. And we got her done. I don't know how we managed to do it, but we finally got it done. Last 2 years I ate a tag sandwich. Last year I set 68 times and took it to the last day.
Never filled my tag. The year before that, I said I don't know how many times, never filled my tag, and I was bound and determined that I was not going to eat a tag sandwich this year. Even if I had to lower my standards just a little bit. I realize he's not the biggest buck in the woods, but I'm telling you right now, I'm proud to put my tag on him. He'd be a heck of a deer if he had his brow tines. He's busted his brow tines off fighting. He's busted his G2 off back here fighting. But that's something we've ran into this year. I had 2 bigger deer I was chasing on another farm we've got. They're quite a bit bigger than this deer, but they've all got busted off tines, and it's just extremely frustrating when you're hunting big deer, trying to kill big deer. They're a couple 4.5 and 5-year-old deer, and they're real nice, but come that rut, they busted their tines off, and it was just kind of depressing. Obviously I didn't want to shoot them anymore. So I got permission, literally just got permission for this place, not just a couple weeks ago. Just got on it, had 2 weeks to try to get it done, to scout these deer and locate one and try to shoot one. So obviously I put junk food out just immediately, threw up trail cameras to see what we had, and he was one of the deer that we had on trail camera. Had another deer that's quite a bit nicer came in, but he's going to be an absolute stud. I'm kind of glad he didn't come in because he will be a stud, a giant next year. But man, I tell you what, it's hard to target big deer and especially just a select few and go after those select few and kill them. But we finally managed to get it done here last day, and I couldn't be more pumped. I know the footage is a little bit blurry, but you know that's all right. Dad, he's stuck with me through most of the deer season. I know he's been plugging away at it with me, filming me, and just obviously you can't complain about a free cameraman. So I know he's probably been wanting to be in the deer blind a few more times than that, but it was good to have him with me, and either way we got her done the last day of the season. I couldn't be more pumped. Not a bad Kansas buck, I'd say.
Thanks for tuning in again right here at Whitetail Addicts. Now our next show is going to be the ATA show. We just got back from there this last week. And in that show, you're going to get to see some of the latest products that actually aren't going to hit the stands until the fall 2014. So we're going to show you some of those latest products, and then after the ATA show, we're going to wait till turkey season. So be sure to stay tuned right here at Whitetail Addicts.